Hello everybody, I'm Mitchell, and today we're going to talk about things to think about when you're planning your next outdoor trip. Now, I'm not going to give you all a full-on survival lesson here because most of us, frankly, will not need to know how to build an igloo in the Arctic or build a shelter to defend against lions in Africa. So we're just going to start with some basic things to think about when you're preparing to go hiking, camping, boating, whatever it is you're going to do, because, it's just some things to be prepared for, because you never know, you could be out fishing and a boat motor could break down, you'd be stranded, or out hiking or something and the sun goes down quicker than you anticipated, or a storm come up on you, you get lost, you never know. So my tips for when you're planning your outdoors is take a bag with you, throw a backpack on, and throw some bottled water in there, because you don't want to end up getting thirsty, get dehydrated. Dehydration can sneak up on you pretty quick. Throw something like some beef jerky in there, maybe a bag of peanuts, because those are great little survival foods actually, because they'll stay. They're not going to go bad. You can store them. And they'll be fine for whenever you want. Also, peanuts, actually, if you were in a survival situation, have several uses. For starters, the oil in them, if you can light on fire, you can help you start a fire from the peanut oil. It'll burn for a little bit longer than a normal tinder would. Next, something I put in my survival kits is, or my day bags or whatever, is some suntan lotion and some lip balm, because lip balm also has several uses. It's petroleum based. Not only can it help protect your lips, but also it will take a spark and help you start a fire, light up tinder and stuff. Another thing on the fire part, take your package of waterproof matches or a windproof lighter. It's always good just to have it in there just in case, because you never know. A knife is important, something you can cut with. I carry, at all times, I carry a Gerber, just a little, nothing big, knife with me. You can carry something bigger if you want. I mean, most of you wouldn't need anything bigger, but you can carry something larger. But basically just anything, just a small cutting tool, just in case you need it, is always good. Another thing, always throw a few first aid supplies in all my day bags. Just some basic stuff. You can throw some band-aids in there, maybe an ace bandage, some cotton balls, some kind of antiseptic wipe. Lost my train of thought. Something like some ibuprofen, some Tylenol, something like that. You could throw that in there. Maybe a small bottle of Listerine or hydrogen peroxide, things like that. Just something small. It doesn't have to be a large, you're going to go sew up gunshot wounds or anything thing. Also, another thing that if you are serious and you want to really prepare, throw a little sewing kit in there. You can get them at Walmart or just about anywhere else for a couple dollars. They're just a little bitty kit. Comes with a few needles, like a miniature pair of scissors, and some assorted thread, which can, if you were lost or something like that, would have tons of use. You rip your shirt, you can sew up your shirt. You could actually, if you had a cut, you could give yourself stitches. I mean, it wouldn't be fun, but if need be, it could be done. Also, I'd suggest carrying a little bit of rope or some kind of cordage. I personally, I have 550 paracord because it's strong. It's not big and bulky. You can throw like 50 feet of it in there and it won't take up no room at all. Another thing I do is I always wear what they call a paracord survival bracelet. I don't have one on right now because I got this wrist brace on, and plus I'm sitting in my bedroom, so I don't think I'm going to have the need for survival right now. But it's a neat little bracelet. They're made of anywhere from 8 to 15 feet of paracord. So if you need it, you can take your bracelet apart and have 8 to 15 feet of rope if you had to, tie something up, make a sling, or build a shelter. Anything you can need rope for, it would be there. Another thing I always like to have is a pair of sunglasses, just for a comfort factor. I always wear sunglasses anytime I'm outdoors. Number one, it's good to protect your eyes. But also, you know, if you were out on the water stranded, the glare can just really start to get to you, stuff like that. So always wear a good pair of sunglasses. Something like a bandana, handkerchief, something like that is always good to have. Just to have, you know, a little bit of cloth. That's something I always like to carry with me. My kits get a little more in depth. I carry, personally, I carry a lot more in depth stuff. Like I'll carry a flint and steel, a larger knife. I carry cotton balls, a fire tinder, all kinds of stuff. Most of us don't need to go to that point, but I'm just sharing a few tips right now. We'll probably do another video later on and get into more in-depth stuff. But that's just some basic things to think of when you're taking your next outdoor adventure. Another thing that's very important is whenever you go, leave a plan with somebody. Let them know where you're going. Let them know what you're doing. If you're going to go boating, tell somebody, I'm going to go boating. I'm going to go in this direction. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to leave now, and I plan to give them a time when you plan to be back. So if you're not back by that time, you know, so much time goes by, they'll realize, hey, something's wrong, and they'll notify the proper authorities. One last thing I carry is a compass. I know that's kind of old school. People like a compass. We got GPSs these days. I mean, you can take a GPS, but you know, for a couple dollars you can get a compass, and it's there if you need it. It's just something nice to have. Sometimes on occasion you throw a map in there. Anyway, that's going to be my tips for your next outdoor adventure for today. We'll probably do another video soon. Until then, comment and subscribe, and I will see y'all soon.